I know exactly what you were thinking. I know looking at this alien, exaggerated creature makes your stomach turn. Most of you despise this unnatural, mutated frame, and you absolutely should. But here is the sickening reality. While you look at this dog with pity and disgust, in the shadow markets of the elite, there are people eagerly dropping over $100,000 just to put a leash on this exact nightmare. They do not want a companion. They want a status symbol built out of living, breathing suffering. And what they did to create it, the sheer scale of the cruelty involved, is one of the darkest, most twisted physiological thrillers in the history of animal exploitation. This did not happen by accident. This was a calculated, cold-blooded genetic butchery. And the blood is not just on the hands of the unregulated mutation labs in the East. It drips directly from the pristine, award-winning kennels of Europe. The very people entrusted to protect the German Shepherd, the breeders of the ultimate, agile working machine, looked at blank checks from foreign syndicates and completely sold their souls. They took the finest, most structurally sound working lines on Earth, dogs with centuries of immaculate pedigree, and shipped them off to be dismantled. They knew exactly what these dogs were going to be used for. The German breeders were not blind. They were complicit. They knew they were sending canine royalty straight to a genetic slaughterhouse just to line their pockets. When those purebred shepherds arrived in the underground breeding facilities, the real horror began. This was not traditional breeding. It was a bioengineering nightmare. The goal was not to breed a better dog. It was to morph a living creature into a monstrous caricature that defies every law of nature. They forcibly spliced the brilliant, high-drive German Shepherd with giant breeds like massive Tibetan Mastiffs, Neapolitan Mastiffs, and oversized Rottweilers. But you do not just mix giant DNA and instantly get a perfect, highly prized monster. Think about the sacrifices. Think about the sheer volume of collateral damage that these labs hide from the public. For every one of these macro bulks you see dragging itself across a marble floor in a viral video, there are dozens, maybe hundreds of undocumented, discarded lives. Entire litters were born with spines so profoundly twisted, skulls so deformed, and internal organs so defective that they could not survive a week. They were just quiet failures, swept up and thrown away in garbage bags because the mutation did not look marketable. The creators treated living puppies like failed prototypes on a factory assembly line. The ones that actually survived this sick genetic roulette are the ones